A notice is written or printed information of news announcement. As far as the tender notices are concerned, a company publishes it to invite multiple agencies or people so that they are able to settle the genuine cost of the services they are hiring. In this video, we shall learn how to write a tender notice.
Format for each type of notice, may it be public notice, tender notice or auction notice, is almost same. In the topmost part, we write the name of the organization or the authority that issues notice. So here we mention it in bold letters and the top of the notice. Second element is the date of release of the notice, in which we mention the date. So particularly we have to mention the day from which this notice shall be active. After that, in the center, in bold case, comes the heading of the notice. It may be like tender notice, it may be auction notice, it may be public notice. So we have to write it bold. Thereafter comes the main body, in which we write the content of the notice, and it is here mentionable that we have to give all the details like date, time of that particular event, what may be the duration of it, and what is the place, and particularly venue. So all the information should be given in this part, and no information should be lacking here, as lack of information lead to miscommunication. So after the main body is done, again we come on the left side and we put the signatures of the authorized person. It may be manager, director, principal, etc. And finally name and the designation is written. The last but the most important is that we have to cover this notice with a border. All the notices like public, tender or auction notices are in a box. So let us start doing it practically. Since this is tender notice, as discussed earlier, we have to mention in the top the name of the issuing authority or the institution. Say it is this college, it's the name of the college, and we can also give some address to make it particular. Thereafter comes the turn of date. Date is written in this style, and we do not put unnecessary commas and full stops these days. Then we have to mention here in bold letters, this is tender notice, so that a reader should come to know easily that whether it is tender notice or any other kind of notice. So we make it catchy. Then comes main body, in which we provide details. We have to mention the date, then we particularly may mention time. If there is venue or dealing authority or person or any other relevant detail, we can mention in this portion. And finally, in the last, we have to mention the name of the dealing person or its designation. We put signatures, and after putting it into box, our tender notice is complete.
While writing a notice, we should be to the point and we should conclude each notice within 50 words. Therefore, it should be crisp and concise. We can also use standard abbreviations in such notices to reduce the word limit. The title of each type of notice should be captivating and eye-catching. The information provided in such notices must be factual and clear, and do not mention your personal information in such notices. Write these notices in passive voice as far as possible. The language in these notices should be simple and to the point. I hope the information provided in this video was useful to you, and you shall also share it with others. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching.